Let's turn to the growing humanitarian crisis in Gaza now. And limited aid deliveries resumed this week, but the United Nations has warned that it's too little, too late. Speaking this afternoon, the UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres said the amount of aid being allowed into Gaza by Israel is nowhere near enough. Hospitals in Gaza are struggling to cope with new mothers unable to feed themselves or their babies. A warning that this report from our Middle East correspondent, Alistair Bunkle, contains images of malnourished babies and children which you may find distressing.
The Kamal Adwan hospital in northern Gaza is barely standing. Inside, the wards are covered in the debris of airstrikes. It was one of the largest hospitals in northern Gaza. It is now in ruins. The streets and buildings nearby have been totally obliterated. The Israeli offensive, increasing in its intensity every day, has forced 4 major hospitals in Gaza to stop work over the past week, worsening an already desperate medical crisis. The Rantisi Hospital was a small clinic specialising in children's care, but now has to take patients from right across Gaza. They are overwhelmed.
Today we receive between 300 and 500 cases daily, with approximately 10% requiring admission. This volume of inpatient cases far exceeds the capacity of Rantisi Hospital, as the facility is not equipped to accommodate such large numbers.
The blockade has also created a massive shortage in baby formula. New mothers are struggling to breastfeed, unable to produce milk through a lack of food themselves, and then their babies don't get the vital nutrients they need. It is a lethal spiral. This is what Aya looked like shortly after she was born. She is now 3 months old and dangerously thin. Her skin stretches over her cheekbones and eye sockets, across her gaunt, pale face. Her nappy is too big for her emaciated little body.
My daughter was born at a normal weight, 3.5 kilograms, but as the war went on, she kept losing weight. My breast milk wasn't good enough. It gave her diarrhea. Formula, same thing. Her condition is serious. I don't want to lose her, because I lost my husband, and she's all I have left of him. I don't want to lose her. I just really want her to get treated. That's it.
The UN Secretary-General said today that no aid has reached the north of Gaza yet, and he has accused Israel of preventing essential items from getting in.
Strict quotas are being imposed on the goods we distribute, along with unnecessary delay procedures. Other essentials, including fuel, shelter, cooking gas, and water purification supplies, are prohibited. We continue to...
Tens of thousands are now being driven to the south of Gaza as the north becomes too dangerous. It has become a city of canvas, what remains of their lives and belongings, now in small tents pitched on stony ground.
We couldn't take all our belongings because of the Israeli army's presence, the constant airstrikes, the leaflets being dropped and the evacuation orders. The intensity of the bombardment forced us to flee. We couldn't even think about taking our food stores, let alone our mattresses.
This, according to government ministers, is Israel's strategy, to push the population into a small section of Gaza and then expect them to leave when life becomes unlivable. Benjamin Netanyahu now says that the war won't end until that is achieved. Alistair Bunkle, Sky News, in Jerusalem.